All right, guys. So I watched Alien Earth episode 5. This was a pretty solid one, albeit not necessarily one that moves the plot forward because it is a flashback episode. But what was kind of fun about it was that it basically felt like an Alien short film in a sense, because you kind of get all of the beats of. Well, I say of an Alien film. I've only seen two of them, but um, yeah, you get sort of the beats of you got a space crew, and then the aliens come out, and then the aliens kill all the people. It's like you get that condensed into an hour, and I really enjoyed it for what it was. So we get to learn more about this crew. We find out that this lady she was actually the captain of the ship. I thought that they were doing some interesting thing, exploring the dynamics of the crew, where she was like too moral in a sense for the Utani Corporation. Is it the Utani Corporation? Is it the Watani Corporation? Who knows? Not me. But yeah, she like didn't want to like value the crew. No, she didn't want to value. She did not want to value the cargo over the crew, which basically makes her not fit for the job, essentially. I thought it was interesting that they were doing some like subtle sexism where you have like the British guys not really respecting her authority at the beginning of the show. Um, but then also, to be fair, she was also not handling things well under pressure. So it's almost like, yeah, it's just like interesting, not like too pandering to any sort of way of being. It all felt kind of naturalistic, which I thought was well done. I don't know. There's a woke. Let me know in the comments down below. I thought it was handled well. But I also like that the British guys there, they weren't like assholes necessarily. Like I like how they had a cute little relationship. This kid clearly viewed this guy as a mentor figure. The older guy clearly cared about the kid. So yeah, I like the way that they explored the crew members. We also learned more about Morrow. He had a daughter, and at first I was like, why would you leave your daughter? That seems like a really weird decision. They don't necessarily outright say it, but it seems like the reason why he went on this mission is because he felt indebted to this, like, whoever was the CEO at the time. Yeah, they mentioned that his prosthetics were given to him by the grandmother of the current Watani, whatever, Utani. I still remember the name. CEO. So, yeah, presumably he was in some kind of accident. She saved his life. And so, because he feels indebted towards her, he was willing to essentially abandon his daughter in time, right? You have that scene where he finds out that she had died in a fire or something tragic like that. So it's like, yeah, you totally understand why this guy just like he's basically like lost his humanity in some sense, right? Like in some sense he's like given in to his more like machine to the machine side of him, whereas like he's basically not even a human anymore. He's purely driven by his what's the term I'm thinking of? Yeah, like the order that he was given, which is interesting to think about. Uh, and so yeah, now it turns out that Cavalier, is that his name again? Bro, I don't remember names. Okay, leave me alone. The CEO guy, he turns out that he purposely sabotaged the ship. He got this guy to crash it for him. So this guy is turning out to just be the full-on villain of the series. I mean, he already pretty much was, but now he very much is. And Morrow is now just on a mission to kill him, which is going to be fun to see. I will say though, like I I suspect that Morrow is going to regain his humanity. That's where I feel like these stories usually go to. I feel like he's either going to form a bond with like the Indian kid. I could see him forming a bond with Wendy since she's like she's our co-lead of the show. Um, but yeah, I do think that he is going to get his catharsis and he is going to end up killing Cavalier, or he could end up dying a tragic death. That is also a possibility, but we'll see where that goes. Um, as far as like the alien stuff in this, I hated the water bottle thing. Hated this person who's just like leaving stuff unattended. Oh, the way that, oh my god, like the way that the alien put his like eggs inside of the water bottle. I was drinking out of a water bottle while I was watching this episode, and I didn't like it. I'll just say that, I guess. I will say, as far as the complaints, I feel like this alien breaking out of his cell or whatever, I feel like that would have triggered an alarm. Kind of weird that it didn't. Also, the alien not killing the captain just like immediately, or just the fact that the alien let her go, pretty dumb. Feel like that wouldn't have happened. That definitely a plot armor moment. I will say though, the aliens fighting each other, that was actually really cool. Like the fact that the eyeball and the xenomorph, they're not friends. They're not like working together or anything. They are like just different alien species that this ship just brought on board. And so they don't find any kinship with one another. That was very interesting to see. But yeah, overall solid episode. Excited to see the story progress in the next week. And yeah, I'm actually not sure how many episodes are in this season. I don't know. It could be 7. It could be 8. It could be like 12. I actually have no idea. So we'll just wait and see what happens. But either way, let me know what you thought of this week's episode, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.